This is another Transgender Day of Remembrance. This year, it has been the deadliest year for transgender people in America. So far, we have lost more lives this year than last year and the year before. When I think about all those siblings I lost in my trans community, in my trans family, it breaks my heart. I am fortunate. I live over the expectation of my own community, in a country where I have a work that embraces me and celebrates me, within a family and community and friends that are protective and supportive. But there are so many of us that doesn't have the same opportunities. And to tell you the truth, it's not only the people we get lost because they're killed for being transgender, but also those people who kill themselves because all these restrictions and all the troubles they have to go through to be themselves in this society. I am a trans man. 9 years ago, on August 29, was the last time I had my son. And I lost him forever just for being myself. As a sin, I will have no redemption because I feel I lost the person who makes sense in my life. The only person who makes sense in my life, just because I try to keep alive and be happy to myself. I think a lot about those people who kill themselves because they don't find any other way out. This day is also about them. This day is about who we are as a community, who we are as a society, and how we embrace and protect those minorities, those sensible communities that are unprotected and marginalized and forced to the extremes. You don't have to be affected for something to start caring. Think about those trans parents who lost their kids, like I did. I was ill-advised, I was suicidal, and I gave up all my parental rights just to give an opportunity to my son and my ex-wife. And here I am. After 2 attempts of suicidal, I'm still alive. That's why I use my disability as my advocacy path. I have a long life. I have a life who has to give purpose because the only purpose I have in life is lost. Transgender Day of Remembrance. I hope one day we stop thinking about this day because nobody has to lose their life for being themselves. I am angry. I'm tired. I am angry with myself. Come on, world. It's the 21st century. Put yourself together. People is different. And that's fine. It's perfectly fine to be different. It's perfectly fine to be weird. And it's perfectly fine to be geek. And it's perfectly fine to be gay. And it's perfectly fine to be one of a kind. That's what it means, the human condition to be. That always has been. I miss my son. But I also feel my loss. It's nothing compared for those who lost their life, because they lost it all. In some point I have nothing else to lose. So the fight goes on. More are dead, fight like hell for our living. That's the motto for Transgender Day of Remembrance. See ya next year. Hopefully not.